So every now and then I have this idea in my head that comes from, I don't know, when I'm standing in the shower or exercising or sleeping in the middle of the night. And it suddenly dawns on me that this is a good idea, and I need to explore it. And this book is one of it, and it's not a fancy title, it's not story time, it's purely a academic exercise on how to decide between this and that or these. And it really comes from the simple thing of a weighted table that you use to make up your mind to choose between various options. And it's a mathematically based sort of option. And the nice thing about maths, it's non-emotional, so you're not going to get tied into all the emotional stuff and have to plead your case emotionally. It shows you the results based on your input, and it's a pure science. And you can add your emotion if you want to as source over that to finalize it. So I wanted to explain that because I've taught this concept many times to clients, and we've used it many times to make up our minds between big decisions or even small ones. And it's something mentally that I can do while kind of thinking through this process. But I wanted to write it into like an essay, a white paper that we could do. So I started writing it, and it ended up being a whole chapter of a potential book. And then I thought, well, this can't be the only way that people make up their minds. There's other people that don't think mathematically. So what are the other areas? So I did quite a bit of research and looked at various ways. And what I've done in this book is I present different ways to choose. And whether you're having to choose between, ice cream and peanut butter, or choose between this job, or staying or immigrating, or this person as a life partner between this person, or to have kids and not kids, or buy a car and not buy a car, whatever it is that this book just highlights the simple ways, the formulas and the methodologies of having to make big decisions. And it's a really good book. It's a little handbook, and you can read the thing in less than an hour, but it's a tool book. It's a tool book that you don't read and then, hand back to the library. You keep it and you refer back to it, because when you have to make that big decision, you better have the best methodology in mind so you make the best decision. So the decision matrix is a really simple tool. And again, I have these as handouts. And I've given out many hundreds of these via e-copies, as well as hand-to-hand by to various peoples when they're struggling, like, you need to make up my mind. There's always somebody in the audience when I'm speaking that deserves a book, and we kind of seek them out and go and hand them the book. And it's helped so many people make good decisions instead of just basing it on my gut or my emotion or my instinct. Add some science behind good decisions, and it'll take you a long way.